Now, two of the weeks we did, these two, Sue is going to do the stories for these weeks now, are you?
I could do.
You could do both of those stories, or one of them, or both of them?
I'll start with one and see how it goes.
Okay, I'm going to hand over to Sue now then. Thank you. Thank you, Jan. I'll turn that slightly this way because I need some helpers. And if you're not a child, it doesn't excuse you. I might call on you too. But first of all, I've got some people back here who need to come down to see you. Now, this is a story about a man who nobody loved. Now, we've been talking about love in our singing today and in our praying today already. And this poor man, nobody loved him. Can anybody think what his name is?
Zacchaeus.
It's Zacchaeus. That's a difficult name, isn't it? Zacchaeus. Have you ever heard of Zacchaeus? No. Well, he lives in my pocket at the moment. And he's going to come out in just a minute. But I want to tell you a little bit about Zacchaeus before he pops out. Nobody liked Zacchaeus at all. He was a horrible man because he stole people's money. Every time somebody came to the market to sell a basket of fish, Zacchaeus says, "No, you can't sell your fish here unless you pay your tax. Lots of money. Give me your money." And they had to give money to Zacchaeus. And do you know what he did? He was really naughty. He put that money in his pocket. And somebody came to sell eggs. Zacchaeus said, "No, stop. You have to pay your taxes. Give me your money." And so they had to give Zacchaeus his money. And what did Zacchaeus do with that money? He put it in his pocket. And he became really, really rich. And nobody liked him. Well, one day, look who's coming into town. It's a man called Jesus. Now, I wonder if one of you people down here, would you come and stand Jesus on the table? Would you do that for me? Come and stand in here. He's coming into town. He needs to stand about there. Brilliant. Thank you. And everybody was excited because they'd heard all about Jesus. Jesus did good things. He healed people. He helped people to see who couldn't see. They helped people to walk who couldn't walk. And people were so excited. And so they came running. Do you think you could come and put these up on this little too? The crowd came running to see him. Would you bring that one? Bring that one up here. And put him on the table. They're running to see Jesus. Come and put yours next to these. Brilliant. Could you do this one? And would you bring your one? Does he stand up? Yes, they're coming to see Jesus. Oh, we're leaning him against the jug because he's going to fall over. And in here there's some more. Even more people came. And more people came because they wanted to see Jesus. Can you stand yours up somewhere on the table? And more people came. Back here. And another one. And another one. There they are. They're all coming to see Jesus. And put this one back here. Can you put him there? Brilliant. Thank you so much. Look at them all. And here is Jesus walking into the city. And they're all crowding to see him. Well, Zacchaeus wanted to see Jesus too. But unfortunately, Zacchaeus was a very little man. Very small. He came running to see Jesus. But he couldn't see Jesus. He's too small. He jumped up high. He couldn't see Jesus. He went round that way. He couldn't see Jesus. He came a bit closer. He couldn't see Jesus. He didn't know what to do. I want to see Jesus. I've heard he's a very good man. How can I see Jesus? What shall I do? Any ideas? oh, there's a sycamore tree. I wonder, thought Zacchaeus, if I climb up the sycamore tree, I shall be able to see Jesus from here. Yes, give him a clap. He can see. But the crowd weren't happy. They didn't like Zacchaeus. Remember, he'd taken all their money. But Jesus came walking through the crowd, and he came and he stood underneath the sycamore tree. He looked up and he smiled at Zacchaeus. And he said to Zacchaeus, Zacchaeus, I'm coming to your house for a cup of tea. Come down. Zacchaeus, can I give you the expression that Zacchaeus wore on his face all of the time? It was this expression. He wasn't a happy person. But he looked down and he saw Jesus smiling at him. He felt the kindness coming from Jesus right up the branch, right up the tree. And so Zacchaeus came down from the tree, and they went to Zacchaeus' home for a cup of tea. And Zacchaeus felt the love that Jesus was showing to him, and he thought, I like this feeling. Perhaps if I give all the money I've stolen back to all the people in the crowd, I'll feel love too. And so he decided to change his ways. He felt the love of Jesus coming to him, and so he could now show love to everybody else, and they all turned round. Would you help me turn them all round to face Zacchaeus? Thank you. Turn all those round. Brilliant. And now Zacchaeus has a smile on his face. He has said sorry for all the bad things he did, and the people now are his friends again. And that is the story of Zacchaeus. Hooray! There is another story.
Yes,
what do you think? You want another story? Okay, I shall need some help. Please. Could somebody come and pack all the people away in the bag for me? Thank you. If you can pop them in there and pop some of them on top of those Christmas lights there, while I get the other story. You're doing a brilliant job. Thank you so much. Will they all fit in there? Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. Right. Thank you. Excellent. Pop them in there. We'll pop them up on the step. They're done. Now this story, can you guess? Anybody know what I'm going to tell you now? What's it going to be? Do you know what this is? It's what is it? A starfish? No. Is it a shark? Bigger. What's the biggest mammal? Well done, it's a whale. Thank you for that. Well, this is the story about Jonah. Here's Jonah. Oh my goodness. He's got a bit of a hairstyle, hasn't he? Well, once upon a time, Jesus, actually it was God who said this. He sent a message to Jonah. He said, Jonah, I want you to go to Nineveh, because the people in Nineveh are really naughty people. They're doing bad things, and I want you to go and tell them to stop. But Jonah listened to God, and then he shook his head. No, I don't want to go. I do not want to take that message to those people at Nineveh. I'm going to go in another direction. And so he went off this way. Nineveh was that way. And he went the wrong way. And he jumped on a boat. Here he is. Woo! I'm not sure if they had these type of boats in these days, but it is a boat. And he jumped on that boat, and the boat sailed away over the seas, the rough seas, and a storm came. Can you all please stamp on the floor? There was thunder. There was lightning. There was rain. And the boat was rocking, and everybody was getting really frightened on the boat. And Jonah said, "Oh no, it's my fault. God wanted me to go to Nineveh and I didn't go. Oh no, I think you need to throw me off the ship and then the storm will stop. Can we have the storm again, please?" Rain came down, and then the sailors threw Jonah off the boat. Oh no. He's sinking. He's in the sea. It's really scary, but listen, the storm has stopped. It worked. God made the storm stop. But Jonah was sinking. He was sinking fast. I need somebody to come and help me, please. Could you come and help? Quick, because the whale's coming and he's going to eat up Jonah. Can you put Jonah in the whale's mouth? Pop him in. Push him. Push. Right in. Yum. He's gone. He's right inside. And the whale, he doesn't look like a scary whale. He's actually a very friendly whale. The whale's been sent by God to save Jonah. And Jonah stays inside the whale. I think it was very dark. There are no windows. There's no light to switch on. It was a bit scary for Jonah inside. It was a bit slimy and smelly as well. And he stayed inside Jonah for 3 days. And then finally, the whale, can somebody come and help me? Can you come and help me? Oh, you're going to help me again? Yeah, all right. He spat Jonah out. Can you pull him out? And the whale sailed away. And Jonah was safe on the seashore. Would you like to hold him? He was safe on the seashore, and now he said to God, "I think I better go to Nineveh and tell those people they're not to be naughty anymore." And that's what he did. He listened to God, and he went to tell the people of Nineveh not to be naughty anymore, and they listened to Jonah. And that is the story of Jonah and the whale. Would you like to put him back in again? Push! It's gone. It's gone. Let's see if we like to pull him out.
Who would like to pull him out? Would you like to pull him out? See if he's in there? Do you want to put him in again? In he goes. Go again. In he goes. Bom. What about you? Where's Jonah? Oh, there he is. He's gone. Thank you very, very much for your help. And that is the end of the story, Snicky.
Thank you, Sue. So now you've had a taster of what they have at Shining Stars. Isn't it wonderful?